Beards, Books, and Bourbon is a spoiler-rich environment. If you haven't read or listened to this book, then you should probably go ahead and do that, because we're going to talk about it, and we're going to say all the stuff that you don't want us to say. So go back and read it, or listen to it on audiobook, and then come back and listen to us. Thanks so much, and enjoy the show.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Stephen.
Whoops. Welcome back to Beards, Books, and Bourbon, and this is our
Beards.
Books.
Bourbon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is our OOPSISODE, where in 15 minutes or less, we come back and we talk about something from a previous book that we did not talk about on the full episode, or that we forgot, or that we would like to treat again. And we go back and taste a bourbon that we haven't tried in a while.
Indeed.
And we are back in the world of the supernaturals by David L. Goldman.
Is it L or is it S?
It's L.
Oh, L.
We loved this book. We really did.
We did.
You need to check out the main episode because it was a hoot to discuss this.
You do.
And we're coming back into this book, and our bourbon for the night.
I can't remember if we had this in season 4 or season 5. It's been a while.
I'm assuming 4.
Yeah. Tonight's bourbon is Midwest Spirits Double Cask Collection Ported Pumpernickel Rye Whiskey. Rye whiskey aged in French tawny port casks, aged 5 years, double barrel matured, handcrafted in the heart of the Ohio River Valley. Batch number 4, 49.75% alcohol by volume, 99.5 proof, and there's a bunch on the back.
Yummy.
Yummy. Middle West Ported Pumpernickel Rye is a full-bodied spirit aged 5 years, first in medium toasted American white oak barrels, then in sun-soaked French tawny port casks, where it develops soft notes of stone fruit, nutmeg, and spiced rye. When you raise a glass with friends, let them know it's proudly from the Middle West. And it says distilled from rye, corn, barley, and wheat.
Love it.
Very
tasty. It's a very tasty pour. We did a pre-show taste, as we always do.
Yeah.
And it's smooth. And we haven't had this one in a while. Like you said, probably season 4 is my guess.
Yeah.
Right? Your glass is over there. There you
go.
There
it is.
Yeah.
It's hiding. But I found
So the one thing we did not talk about in the main episode, and then we'll get to the tasting of the bourbon here, is the wildlife.
The petting zoo.
The petting zoo.
The There isn't actually a petting
running zoo. Deers.
Is it deers or is it deer?
Well, they're deer.
I think it's just deer.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, plural.
Plural. Yes.
Pardon me.
I think it's just deer. But yeah.
Well, there you go.
They're killers.
Yeah.
They're killers.
So the first time we get exposed, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, the first time we get exposed to the wildlife around the summer place is when
the entity kills a bunch of them.
Yes, but it's Julie and Gabriel and Kennedy who are driving.
Yes.
It's the reporter, Julie, right? It's not Jennifer, right? It's Julie. Yeah.
Julie,
yeah.
Right. Jennifer Tilden is the one with Bobby Lee McKinnon.
Right, but he's in the car with Julie.
Right.
And he's
driving.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly where they're driving to. But
they were trying to get someplace away from Summer Place.
Yeah,
I think they were headed towards like the archives or something like that. For the Lindemann family archives.
That's what it was.
And they were lost in the fog, and suddenly, they realized that they're right back at the house.
Right.
They
because
thought
the
they
house
were leaving.
is playing with them.
Right.
And there are
there's basically roadkill surrounding,
but a lot of it.
Yes,
like
and
hundreds.
it's like squirrels, birds, possums, raccoons, and some dead deer as well. Right. And they all just, it looked like that none of them have any type of blunt force trauma.
Nope.
It's like they just all just dropped dead.
Drop dead, right.
Like all of the, like their life was just sucked out of them.
Well, in the police report that they phone in the police report they phone in, there's 100 or 200 dead animals surrounding the immediate area of their vehicle.
Yeah, yeah.
Because their vehicle died, they had to get out of the car, which was a mistake in the first place too. Anyways, all that kind of stuff.
Never get out of the car in the middle of the fog.
No.
Goodness gracious.
Never
people.
in the fog. At least it's like the mist.
Exactly. Some Cthulhu horror is going to come out, a giant tentacle with teeth. It's just going to
grab
wrap around
you and take you away.
Exactly. Have we learned nothing, people? Nothing at all?
From Stephen King?
Right. All things lead back to Stephen King.
I'm telling you.
He probably is like God. He probably created this world. This is the reason why reality is the way it is. It's because he made it.
He made it, and he's pulling the strings.
When he dies, our world just goes gone.
Well, you and I talked about starting another show where we talk about some of these things, which would be fantastic.
We do need to do that.
We do. And the one thing that that is out there too, that idea that the world actually did end,
right,
in 2012 or 2013, whenever it was,
right. And this is this is just
simply
the quantum ghost,
an echo.
Yes.
But man, this is a tasty echo if that's true.
Right? That's
because
true.
We're enjoying bourbon during this echo, and
gosh.
I could live with that.
And if it's an echo, it's an echo of us trying new bourbons. So wrap your brain around that one.
Well, that could be quantum. Yeah,
it's an echo of my child getting ready to go off to college.
And when we started this,
maybe that's why some people believe that the universe is preordained or predestined, because it's not. It's actually already happened.
When we started this podcast.
We're just reliving the echo. Echo.
There's some comfort in that, though.
I mean, really? I'd like my echo to be about 20 pounds lighter.
Well, yeah, and I'd like to have some hair.
True.
But if
make that happen, Stephen King,
we're hurtling through space at thousands of miles an hour.
If we are the multitudes that you contain, maybe we could do it with better bodies and hair. What do you think?
They contained multitudes.
Yes, indeed.
I love that.
Yes,
I love that. So the
life of Chuck.
The wildlife is creepy. Then later on, right? They come back.
They do in force,
and
they start ramming people.
And they're protecting the house, or the house is using them.
Right, the house is possessing them. Yes.
But I love the idea of a possessed squirrel, rabbit, or deer. Like with a possessed squirrel is
what?
Mark just started, doing a little.
That was my squirrel.
Into the microphone. That was. Well, but then, like, do they have their own nuts then, or is it possessed nuts?
It's possessed nuts.
It's possessed nuts.
Yeah.
And are possessed nuts harder to control than regular nuts?
Yes, absolutely. This is true. I mean, why are we even debating this?
No, we're not. Of
course, possessed nuts are harder to control than regular nuts. They're just, I don't know, exploding, popping off, doing something like what does a possessed nut do?
2 pounds of pressure or 5 pounds of pressure. That's all you need to pop it.
Yes, exactly. That's what I've heard.
It's a self-defense mechanism.
Yes.
Let's try the bourbon.
Jesus help us.
No, he abandoned us a while ago.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's
like Midwest, right?
Like
Middle West.
John
right?
Carpenter movie. Middle West. Yeah. Like the Prince of Darkness.
That's right.
Jesus just gave up and left.
I'm glad you brought this over. You said that this was at your house, and we have not had this in a while. It's been at least a couple years. It might have been before season 4.
We need to check the app also and make sure that I scanned this in.
Yeah.
I actually was planning on bringing over something different. I was remember the barrel bottle that I've got? The barrel Aramita?
Yes. I was looking at some of their other ones today,
Yeah.
and I was checking it against our account, and I saw that we had the Barrel Armida,
Yeah.
and there was a bunch of other ones. There's at least another 4 or 5 that I have in that series.
Oh, there's a ton. There's a ton.
Yeah, I wanted to pick up one of those too. Yeah, I didn't. I'll have to save that for next time. But, yeah.
The only one that I don't want is I don't want the one that's like hardcore aged in the Puerto Rican rum barrels, because rum always gives me a headache.
Yeah, rum. I'm not a big fan of rum.
Yeah.
By itself.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do rum in a tropical drink.
Yeah, me too.
But I'm not a big fan of like rum and Coke or rum soaked coffee cakes. I don't really like that.
Right.
But
right.
if you bring me a what do you call it, a
Mai Tai, a pina colada.
that's one of those. Those are two of my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I like pina coladas.
If I'm not sipping on bourbon, and if I'm on a vacation or whatever, I'll go for a Mai Tai hands down.
Yeah. Mai
Hands
Tais
down,
are good.
Mai Tai. Oh yeah.
Although I tend to like margaritas more than Mai Tais.
Nah,
And I tend to like pina coladas more than margaritas.
Yeah, and I like Mai Tais on top of them all.
Yeah.
On top of them all. So we have wildlife that are wild. The
Wildlife that are not wild, that will stand there and stare at you.
That's correct, which is even more wild.
They're not scared. They're not freaked out. They're not running away.
They're not skittish. And what I find fascinating too, and we touched on this a little bit in the full episode. The house is intelligent, right? It's not just a poltergeist.
It's not a residual haunting.
Just a residual haunting.
It is awake and sentient
And active.
Yes.
And
kind of like this ported Pumpernickel rye whiskey.
It's lovely.
It's active.
What are we tasting?
I mean, I definitely get the stone fruit.
Well, I'm getting the rye too. I'm getting a heavy rye too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's a very nice. I like that.
Well, that's kind of indicative of a rye, though.
Yes. No. But
spice,
what I like about it is that it's got that flavor that is deep in the actual seed.
I'm just so glad that I got you into rye.
Well, I was thinking about that today when I was purchasing the bottle, and I really was leaning towards more rye.
Yeah. Well, there's we've explored so many bourbons.
Yeah, and we explored.
And there's a whole world of ryes that we've explored a bunch of ryes, but there's so much more.
Oh yeah,
that's available.
For sure.
So again, to go back to this for a second, it's that tawny port cask, right? It's got soft notes of stone fruit, nutmeg, and spiced rye. And I'm definitely getting the nutmeg, and I'm getting the stone fruit. What kind of fruit are you tasting? Now, it's a little unfair because we've been eating dried apricots tonight. But I'm getting...
Well, I'm probably getting apricot, but I'm getting a date.
Yeah.
Fig.
Yeah, like a...
I think so. I think if we say...
Like a fig, I think fig is good. Yeah.
A fig, a date, and an apricot, those are like a fleshy fruit. Right?
It's almost like...
when you get into the pears and the apples, those are the light fruits.
Yeah, this is almost like a spiced date.
Yeah.
Right?
And when I think about a date, or when I think about the apricots, you brought some apricots tonight. When I think about an apricot or a date, it's that heavy, squishy, fleshy texture, right? That you get. You bite into it versus an apple or a pear or a peach where you get that crunch.
It's not bright enough for a plum.
Correct. And
even though a plum is kind of a dark fruit, but it's not.
But there's no crunch.
Well, no, there's no crunch.
Like when I think of a darker fruit, I think of something that is a heavier, denser fruit.
Right.
And the fig is a good one to have for this.
Fig or date
or
both
date.
Work well.
Yeah.
You're gonna burn the cables with your cigar there.
Oh yeah.
Gosh, that's good. And that tawny port.
Oh yeah, it's nice.
That really is nice. And
that's nice too, because that adds a different dimension to that flavor.
I feel like this needs to be added to our list of our holiday drinks.
Oh yeah,
of our holiday.
we need to do a
whiskeys.
couple episodes where we're just kind of doing like a particular seasonal.
We need to categorize these. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, and do that maybe as a video episode where we're categorizing a particular spring. Here's the ones that we would drink in the spring.
Right.
We might not capture all of them, but we pick a top 5 or 6.
Yeah.
For that. We did that when we did that in a little photo shoot for the winter where we photographed the ones that we thought were really good wintry kind of bourbons.
Well,
but this one would be more of the spring.
As we record this, we're coming up on the Easter weekend, right?
Yes.
And I'm putting together the menu of the stuff that I'm going to cook.
Yeah.
And I realized that I have no concept of what a spring type of menu would be, because everything that I'm coming back to is like winter holiday stuff. I've got ham.
Yes.
I've got a cornbread and sausage stuffing casserole.
Well, that's
I've got potatoes au gratin.
Right. That is what society has imposed upon you, are the particular, accoutrements of an Easter accoutrement of the Easter meal.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when I think of the flavors for example, when I think of the flavors that you and I chose for the bourbons that we thought were really wintry,
mm-hmm.
it is more of those things that you just mentioned, like the like the plum.
Right. It's dark fruit.
And
it's spice. It's
fruit,
nutmeg.
Right.
It's deep caramel.
And this one has some of that in it, but I think there's a lighter. Well, see, we just said that this was fig, so that this would technically then fit into our winter category.
It really does. It really does. I think it fits in.
So
more
maybe
into
that's
winter.
that's where it should be. But the one that we tried on the full episode, I think, was brighter.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would agree.
Right.
I would agree.
The Blood Forge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or the
Wolfborn.
The Wolfborn.
I think that we should start doing voiceover work, Stephen.
They might be nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I can do all the evil characters.
Mark.
I can do all the evil characters. The Wolfborn. And you can do all the women.
Thank you.
See, that was perfect. Now I want to date you.
I do admire the narrators that we listen to. I admire the female and the male narrators that are able to switch back and forth between.
Oh, I know, absolutely.
Tonality.
I don't even really hear it anymore.
No,
right?
no. But you have like male voiceover artists who kind of really switch a little bit to get that female inflection, mm-hmm. and vice versa.
I was watching this video of these two women who their husbands are voiceover actors, and they've got them in the sound booth doing like clips from their favorite romanticides.
Oh yeah.
And watching them both like melt on camera as their husbands are like, come here.
All right. Well, we are at the 16-minute mark, so we're going to wrap this up.
Pause.
Check us out on all of your social media. Thank you for being with Beards, Books, and Bourbon again tonight for this shorter OOPSISODE of ours.
Still 17 minutes.
We are all on. We're on all our social media.
We're all on it.
We're on it, everybody.
We're on everything. We just spread it around, like the plague. Can't get enough of it.
Nope. It's like gonorrhea.
We get cut. Jesus.
Download us wherever you download us. Enjoy the shows. We love being here and sharing really what brings us such great joy when we're doing this together. Make sure you support us. And we do have a new shop now, so check it out, because we got some t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, and we'll have more products as we come along, all right?
All
right, everybody?
But are you okay? Are you all right with that?
You got it?
Okay. I mean, by the time this comes out, there might be more on the store. We need to reach out to our Jam and Tees people.
Jam and T-shirts here in Grays Lake, Illinois. It is a fabulous company. We love it.
See if we can get some more items on the list.
100%. 100%.
Yes.
And
we would love to hear from you.
Well, leave us some stars.
Leave us some stars.
Leave us some reviews.
Email us. What's our email address again, Stephen?
beardsbooksbourbonpodcast@gmail.com.
Send us an email. Let us know what you're interested in terms of the merch.
Yep.
Also, if you've got some book recommendations, we would love.
Oh, we got some authors coming up and everything too.
We do have some authors coming up.
You know
the genre that we're kind of missing out on. I mean, we've done romantasy, right? We've done Fourth Wing and a few other things like that.
Yeah.
But you know what we haven't done? We haven't done like a real modern genre romance, right? We haven't done that, and
it doesn't quite fit our little thing here. But we can grow.
I've tried.
We can grow.
Like I have listened to a lot of romance novels at this point, a lot, trying to find something that we could do on the show that I think that I could entice Steven to actually listen all the way through on.
I mean, I've listened to romances before in my life, but it's not one of the genres that I follow.
Right, and I haven't found it. So,
I mean, like you said,
I need some help.
We do have the romance that is folding into, our fantasy, right?
Right. The romantasy, right? There's paranormal romance. There's post-apocalyptic romance. Right. There's all kinds of romance genres and subgenres.
You want to do like a classic romance?
Well, I mean, no. I just want to do something that would be considered to be. I want to do something that would be considered like a. In terms of following and publishing and people who are reading it, kind of like a mainstream romance. What? Timmy?
Yeah.
Timmy.
No, I said baby. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I would like to do something like that.
I could see us doing that and bringing in some authors that might be in that genre.
Yeah,
and highlighting them as well. Yeah,
and give us some lessons on the romance format.
Yeah,
right.
And in the meantime, if you're in the middle of a forest and there is a deer staring at you,
or an elk,
or
a moose,
or a squirrel, or a rabbit,
I don't know.
Behind those dead eyes,
rabbits scream?
Behind those dead eyes, they are thinking, if you're not listening to Beards, Books, and Bourbon,
you're doing it wrong.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, God. Good night.